Hello everybody, my name's Rennze and welcome back to another tutorial. This is a 13 by 13 square. Usually pistons, can only push up to 12. So most farms are 12 by 12 as that is the max. But with this one, it's sort of like a piston feed tape. So it pushes these through here and then when it reaches the end here, it pushes them forward. So that gives us a little extra wiggle room to have a whole nother layer. It's fairly simple, holding around 167 blocks. To convert mud to clay can be anywhere between instant and 15 minutes, so you will have to keep that in mind while waiting for all of this. These are all of the things that you will need for this, so 137 of any building block. This can be cobblestone. I chose dripstone for, consistency's sake, considering you're going to need pointed dripstone underneath it. You don't need 2 stacks of glass bottles. You only need 1, but if you only use 1 within this, you are going to need a stack, 47, and then 2 others. So a stack and 49 is what you will need in the item sorter. Before I get started showing you guys how to actually build that, I'm going to take you over to another bit of it where you can actually have 2 layers instead of just this one. It just provides a bit more clay, which brings the number from 137 here up to 304, so that's another extra 167. So let's pop over and I'll show you guys the 2-layered one real fast, and if you do want to build that, I'm not going to be showing that in this video, but there will be a link to the world download in the description if you do want to try and do that. Now, this is the double-layered one. As you can see, we do have furnaces here, because pistons can't push those, and it does try and push it a little over. So having this a little further back probably would have been better, but I was just kind of messing around when I did this. And for how this works, it's kind of like another piston feed tape, and then this just pushes it down into the bottom layer here, which is what we are going to be building. Though you can probably tell it's a bit different than the one that we are going to use, because, well, all of the conversion for the dirt starts up here. That's not supposed to happen. Excuse you. Alright, maybe we don't want this one. I just realized that this redstone torch here is messing up the sorting system, so this will all have to be moved over one. Alrighty, enough with the double-layered one. Let's just move on to how to build the 1-layered clay farm. So we start off by making a 13 by 13 square. Remember, any building block, I've chosen to use the dripstone. Then we cover the bottom with the pointed dripstone to make sure that the mud actually gets drained. Next, we start placing all the bits that we need to actually run this, starting with that first piston right there. Then we just put the block down, one below it where we put our torch, and then add the dispenser and the observer. Next, we just add any of the other bits we need, starting with using our building blocks to, have a little place to put the piston and the observers that we are putting, just like that. Now we do it same on the other side right there. And now once again, take our building blocks, 2 out from each, and then connect them, so a little U of 5 blocks, where we will be putting our redstone. Now just copy what I'm doing right here. Then we place our other pistons just like this along the back edge right here. And then just add what we will need to activate the pistons. The next thing we're doing is adding all of the redstone to connect all the bits. So using our repeaters, which, you don't have to toggle or anything, just leave them on the 0 tick. The redstone torches, and anything else you will need, you'll just see it right here. And now that that is all working, we start adding the chests, which the water bottles will go in. I recommend at least 3 chests. You will need to replenish them every time you fully fill in the 13 by 13. So just go with 4 chests, it's safe. 3 chests works, all that. And then the next thing we're doing is adding the item sorter so we can take out the empty bottles when they do get used so they're not cluttering up the dispenser and we can use them. Please remember that the top hopper, you need it to be facing towards the comparator, which I did not do here, which is why you'll see me messing with it a bit because it wasn't working. But yeah, that was the entire issue. It just I forgot to make it face the comparator, so don't do what I did. And here I finally figured out my issue and fixed it, and then the whole thing started, actually working. And then, as a very last step, just fill in all of the water bottles into the double chest. And there we go, the whole thing is completed. Here I am just double checking. This is where, your first 2 dirt placements are gonna go so the machine doesn't do anything weird or spew out any water bottles. And here I was just double checking everything, making it work, and filling everything in with the mud so you can actually see it starting to work. And here's a quick look over of everything just in case you missed anything. And that is the farm completed. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next video. Thank you all so much for watching. This is Rennze, signing out.